Hi, welcome to my channel. It's Filipino Canadian. This morning I'm gonna start my the time of the year again when I have to do my apple cider vinegar. So I'm gonna vlog it. Yeah, so I have my stuff here ready. I have my jar ready. I'm gonna show it to you here. I Yeah, so I have my jar all cleaned for the apple peels. I'm gonna use apple peels for the apple cider vinegar. I have my raw sugar ready in here. I'm gonna show it to you after I got it all diluted and ready for the preparation. And I have all my apple washed. This time I choose apple russet. Russet apples. I like them. These one are freshly picked from the apple tree, given to me by my friend. And I just pretty much actually use the peel for the apple cider vinegar. I use the flesh for the applesauce. So nothing is waste. Nothing is wasted. Okay, so I have my apples washed, ready to peel. I use the peel for my apple cider vinegar, and I use the flesh for applesauce. Today I'm making applesauce as well, and I have my raw sugar in here. That's what I'm gonna use to mix with the apple peel for apple cider vinegar. And here I have my jar ready and washed. All right, so next procedure, we're gonna do some peeling, peel the apples. Hello, so yeah, so there is apple cider vinegar making day. It's Saturday morning. Oh, it's actually in the afternoon. It's afternoon now, and it's cloudy. And I have the apples. I have my russet apples here. They are good for I use them all the time for my apple cider vinegar. Yeah, this time I'm gonna try the apple cider as well. They said that if it is ready for after 2 weeks of fermentation, a week, and it's okay for apple cider drinks. So I'm gonna do that as well this year. But the longer you leave it for fermentation, it's good for vinegar, and I always do that. I usually wait till it's 4 weeks, and the longer you have it fermenting, the better quality of vinegar you can get. And I still have my vinegar from last year that I made last October, so it's over a year, and it's just perfect right now. I have actually a very good quality taste of the vinegar. I should show you now. Yeah, so this is my so this is my apple cider vinegar from last year, and it's actually really good, really good. Yeah, I have a bottle and a half. I've given some to my friends. Yeah, actually, and they love it. The only problem that I have at one time, actually, the smell was not really good. It's my very first time to try the mother vinegar. The mother vinegar, actually, my understanding, it will help for to speed up your fermentation. But it's first time that I tried. But then the vinegar, I don't know what it is. It did smells good. So if I might have to try one more time, but I'm not convinced to use them again for now anyway. So okay, so the next procedure that I have to do here is to peel apples. I like my where I get my apples, they don't spray it, so these are 100% organic, so it's really good. So often these apples actually have, you know, worms inside, I just removed that and then use the apple, right? So yeah, for my apple cider vinegar, I use the peel, the apple peel, and the apple flesh. I make applesauce. So today it's a multitask for today. I'm gonna make apple cider vinegar and applesauce. Mind you, the apple cider vinegar, it won't be ready not till a month. But I'm gonna vlog that as well as I go along until it get to that stage of ready to use vinegar. Yes, I've seen some people using this making apple cider vinegar or apple cider. They use everything, you know, they just cut it. They just cut it in pieces. But because I have a lot of apples to use today, I'm just gonna use the peel for my apple cider vinegar, and I use the flesh for applesauce. So it is recording. I just checked if it is recording. So this is just the start of my maybe 100 apples to peel today. So I'm just gonna pause it, and I'm just gonna vlog it. I'm just gonna vlog it as I go along. All right, so stand by, and I'll be back again. Okay, welcome back. So my apple peel, these are my apple peel. So I'm just gonna top up my my jar in here, which is I pre-fill already. So fill that up with not all the way to the brim. Leave it at least hard to see here. Leave it at least 3/4 of a jar, and then here we go. Give it room for the apple, because it will swell up when the mixture of water and sugar, and so that's why it's important to leave a space 3/4 in a jar, somewhere like that, right there. So now that I have that much of peel. All right, so my apple peeling, I already start putting it in my jar. So so I need to top it up more, at least about 3/4 of the jar of apple peel. Make sure that put enough room for it to swell up, because a day or two definitely the apple peel would swell up. So that's my 3/4 of the apple peel. So then I have to have my a water mixture, which 1 tablespoon of raw sugar, and a cup of purified water. So I just get it from my just a cup of purified water, just about right, just a little bit more. So there we go. I tried to use how do you call, kitchen gadgets instead of using metal. I want to avoid using metal as much as I can. Metal or how do you call, or plastic for that matter. So here we go. So I'm gonna make sure, I'm gonna make more mixture of that one. So I have to, okay, I have to make sure, I'm gonna do that on my next one because I'm gonna make more of that water and sugar mixture. Okay, so I'm just mixing my my sugar and water mixture in here to be added to my apple peels. So it's a tablespoon of raw sugar and a cup of purified water. So I already add some to my apple peel, so I'm just gonna make sure I got it top up to the apple peel, which I only did just a little bit more, so just enough to cover the apple peel. So yeah, so that's it for the for that process. So now it's just to make sure there's no air pockets, that it's all mixed together, incorporate all together. So from this point, it has to be mixed, released, because it does create some bubbles. So from this stage, it has to be mixed every day. And then eventually just every day for a week. So that should be good. That should be good. There shouldn't be any air pockets at all. You don't want any air pockets because you don't want it mold to grow, right? So you want a good quality of your apple cider drink, or if you want it longer, for your apple cider vinegar. But to me, I always make apple cider vinegar. All right, so from this one here, I have to put the cover, which I can use either a coffee, how do you call that? A coffee, how do you call that again? The coffee paper. Okay, so I have my apple peel already in the jar, 3/4 of apple peel in the jar. So I want to make sure I have enough room for it to swell up, because definitely when the apple peel and the water and the sugar mixtures are all incorporated, it will swell up. So now at this stage, I'm just gonna cover it. You can use either a coffee filter or a fabric. I've been reusing the same fabric. I just washed them after I used them. So now I just have to cover it, and then I have to cover it, and then I use elastic to hold the fabric. Here we go. So that's it. So I have to mix it every day to make sure that there's no mold happening in there, and to release some of the bubbles, because it will create bubbles. So there won't be mold growing in there. So yeah, so that's it. So this is gonna be a mixing process. Has to be mix it every day for the whole week, and then I have to separate the peels, but I'm gonna vlog that as well as a second part of it. Yeah, so this is it. This is the first day of making the apple cider vinegar. Thank you for watching. All right, so this is the water and sugar. I'm just diluting the sugar in the water. So it's 1 tablespoon raw brown sugar and a cup of water. So then I have to pour it to my apple peel, which is a 3/4 of a jar. That way it will give enough room for the apple peel to swell up. So here I am pouring my my water and sugar mixture. Here you go. So I guess I need more. That was 4 cups, so I guess I gonna need more. Yeah, so this is another batch. that I am making. So I'm just diluting again more of the sugar into the water. I try to avoid using metal or plastic for this procedure. Here you go. So I'm gonna add it to my apple peel. So with this mixture, it's just enough to cover the apple peel. So I guess at this point I needed another 2 cups more of mixture. All right. Look at that vortex on this one. All right, so that should be ready. So we'll go pour it here. So it's about that much. Yeah, because it needs enough room for that apple peel to swell up. So it's about that much. Yeah, these apple peels swell up after a day. The apple peels swell up, and of course, if it swell up, then it will overflow, and then it makes a mess on the countertop. So in this process, it's important to get it all incorporated. Make sure not to have any pockets, air pockets, so that way there won't be any mold growing in there. So it's make sure it's all wet and no air pockets at all. Here we go. Yeah, so from this point, I'm gonna cover it up like this one. So either you can use a coffee filter or a fabric, and then tie it up with use rubber band to hold it.